This man alone has done more than half the people out here have ever done in their life, man. He's been all around the world. And I'm telling you, man, he's one of the people out here that have the strongest business sense. Believe that on a real grimy tip. I stamp that, man. Real West Coast. You know what I'm talking about? Boom. You know the business. Anyways, man, so what's up, man? Now, we all know about you about being DJ Fingaz, man. What's going on with that? How did you get that name, man?
Man, well, shoot, about 12, 13 years ago, you know, I used to cut it up in the studio, and one of my homeboys would come over and be like, go Fingaz, go Fingaz. You see me using my fingers, you know, doing the wiggy wiggies and stuff, and it just really stuck with me, man. So I said, you know what, that's catchy. Let me keep him. You know what I mean?
Now, when did you start to DJ, man? What year was that starting?
It was about in '93 when I really got a little bit, you know, equipment together and got some records and said, you know what, I really want to try to do this. Let me go pay some dues, hit the clubs, you know, whatever I had to do, network, promote, market, let my name out there, try to get opportunities to get in clubs, you know what I mean? And that's how it all started.
Who are some of the people that you've produced throughout your career? Because I know you got some pretty big names.
I mean, as far as, you know, I've worked with a lot of cats in San Diego, you know what I mean? I've worked with Cricket, Sugar Shaft, I've worked with Mitchie Slick, you know. And then as far as me branching off into the bigger names, I think one of the first bigger people I worked with was Be Legit. Then it went to this group A1, which was signed to E40's Sick With It. And then I worked with Selly Cell. And then my dude from A1 put 40 up onto me. So one time I got a phone call like with E40 on the other line. I was like, what? You know what I mean? He's like, I heard you got some, you know, some slaps. Send me a CD. Like, okay, so I sent him out a CD, and a couple days later he calls me like, man, I want this one, this one, this one. I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? Like E40, you know? So the first one I ever recorded for him, which is now like a classic, is called Mouthpiece. And it was on the Charlie Hustle soundtrack he did, and man, it was a blessing to be able to do that.
And I've noticed on a business side, man, you've really started to expand into other ventures.
Right.
And you know, one that I see and that I'm wearing now is the West Coast shirt,
right,
man.
right, by Fabric Cali. That's my line, Fabric Cali. You know, the fabric of California, basically. You know what I mean? So like,
how did that come to life?
This cat a couple years ago came to me with the shirt, with this same shirt and the name Fabric Cali. James Young, he's my partner now, and said, look, you know, he wanted to give me one. He just knew I was, you know, on the streets DJing all this stuff, and I saw it and I thought to myself, this is catchy. I really like this. I like the name. I like how he had it packaged. You know, he's real creative with the art thing. And I said to myself, well, I was looking into doing merchandise for DJ Fingaz anyway when I'm on tour. So I called him up and I said, well, what you got going on with this clothing thing? He's like, nothing. We got an idea, but he didn't have the business end that I had, the marketing and, you know, business mind. And we got together, restructured the company, and here we are 3 years later, you know, doing 6 figures. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So now, is there any other type of businesses that you've been stepping into that you like to let them know?
I did, yeah. Last year, you know, I had to break away from Dago. I moved to LA and with my girl Julia Bond, and you know, in the adult film business, man. You know what I mean? I got heavy into that. Helped her, you know, with marketing and stuff. She's a star. You know what I mean?
And you know, on the Grimy Rec Show, we really believe in the adult film business.
Yep.
Grimy, you know, the business.
Yep.
Nasty Game Breaker style. Go pick it up.
Yeah.
You got any last words for the upcoming producers out there, man?
Man, definitely, you know, keep your mind focused on what you're trying to do. If you have the passion for it and the drive, then you're gonna go somewhere with it. You know what I mean? Like that, and that's real. Like I had a passion for music. If I wasn't getting paid and making the money I am doing music, I'd still be doing it today because that's what I love. I love music and DJing, and that's my passion. So it's beautiful to be able to take that into something to make a living out of and travel the world, and you know, it's a blessing to this day, man. So that's my advice, is just stay focused, stay humble, do your thing, don't worry about what other people got going on, and just do you and get to where you think you need to be.